Yeah.
And did you see that?
Yeah, what is that?
You know what that is?
No.
Take a guess. What do you think?
Caiman?
Yeah.
That is a baby caiman, look?
Huh? This is a broad-snouted caiman, and these are the only ones in the entire state of Illinois, and one of some of very, very few that are in captivity. Oh, you little crab! You're so crabby today. She used to be the nice one. Now she's a cranky. Yeah, I know.
Now, how big
Now,
do they get?
I mean, would she go for your hand?
Oh, if I put my finger out, she's definitely gonna grab it.
Is that right?
Yep. The best way to do it is to not look at her. For me, because she's just gonna start ignoring me. I gotta look a little bit with my periphery so she doesn't get me.
Gotcha.
But looking her in the eyes is a threat.
Right.
So
the
more I just kind of ignore her, stop it. It doesn't get longer. It just gets a lot wider. Like, so as adults, they look like huge newts, and their eyes are like the same distance apart as they are now. So they look like these. They almost look like budget frogs. Yeah. They're super weird looking, but with giant, crazy teeth.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, you.
Tonks,
Jeff?
you're being very crabby.
Oh,
Jeff jumped like 2 feet away. Jeff did.
She's being a crank. You're being a crank. You're not being very nice today. But no, so they use those big wide snouts. They dig in the mud at the bottom of the rivers, and they eat mollusks and things like that too.
Amazing.
So these guys get a bunch of snails.
Now they're from where, like South America, Central America?
Yeah, these are Amazon animals.
Amazon animals. Now, how big will she get, Ryan?
So females only get up to about 5 feet, and then males can get up to 7. So we've got 2 girls here.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Super powerful.
Oh yeah, very.
I mean, you're holding her, and obviously you're used to it.
Pet her.
But she's
I'll hold her
super
head, but you guys can
powerful.
pet her. She's just being a punk.
Hello. Okay.
Oh yeah. It's funny. She used to be super
She's
handleable,
looking at-
and the other one was crabby, and then they just changed. Yeah, I know.
Okay, you need to. It's like
Isn't that cool?
whoever's handling her, you gotta be on your game on
That's
there.
why you gotta know how to hold them, or you'll get nipped.
Oh yes.
And it definitely, even those little teeth, they hurt.
Can they take like a finger off?
They
or
couldn't
a
take
finger
something
off?
off, but
Yeah.
they're definitely gonna cut you up pretty bad,
Yeah.
and it's gonna hurt.
Wow.
So that's what's up here too, is another caiman.
Wow. So they can't live together. They don't cohabit.
They could,
Uh-huh.
but so when it comes to cohabitation, realistically, there's no reason to do it. But most of the time when you cohab something, especially like 2 crocodilians, if you have the space to do it individually, there's no reason to cohab them. They
Don't do it.
They don't get social benefits from it. A lot of times it's more stress.
Yeah.
Because that's competition for food, competition for basking spots.
True.
And then like even in like big alligator farms and stuff, when they're feeding, in feeding frenzies, I've seen alligators rip each other's arms off. Aren't worth the benefit unless it's something where it's a breeding scenario.
Right.
Then there's a reason you have to put them together.
Exactly.
And then that's you watch for animals that are aggressive towards each other. But these guys are actually really cool. They're seriously pair bond.
Right.
And they really, their parents are amazing. I love their parents. I've met them a bunch of times.
Where did you get them from? I mean, are they
they're
local?
from a conservancy.
Oh.
We work with a lot of conservation organizations, and a really good friend of ours with the crocodilians that were at the booth behind us.
We saw one person,
Yep.
with
So
the
that
did you see that person
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
crocodile? Yeah.
That older gentleman, his name is Terry, and I've known him for a really long time. He has like 21 of the 23 species of crocodilians at his facility.
Wow.
And because a lot of the work I've supported him for years, and I love the work he does, and there's just a lot of good stuff out there. So we've always supported him. We've become really good friends. So he gifted these to us just to say thank you. He's caramel brown, and as he's growing up, all those browns have left, and he's just got this dark black and deep
And
color.
olive eyes.
Yeah, he does have olive eyes.
He's such a little punk, but I love him.
So pretty. Ryan, could I see his? I think I accidentally pressed the pause button. I wanted to see that area underneath his throat.
Oh, and see those
Because
things
the
coming out?
Yeah, what is that?
Those are glands. Those are scent glands. Not like a snake, really, but they do have a scent that they excrete. Just crazy stuff. Their immune system can kill the AIDS virus. It's incredible how strong it is.
Do they?
All crocodilians.
Or crocodiles, the ones
Oh my
in
God.
Africa.
The whole group of alligators, crocodiles, caimans, all of them have incredibly strong immune systems. So it's just really
to me is what has helped them survive millions of years.
It's what's helped them live in
prehistoric.
very inhospitable, gross water and live in the mud in the bottom and be the cool
But
dinosaurs
they're
that
trying
they
to
are.
study that.
Yeah. He sheds his teeth. I'd have to look, to be totally honest, how often. His are so tiny, it's not like I find them. But I would want to say I usually see him shed a tooth, at least one tooth that he's losing every month or so.
I'm gonna get his tail too.
Oh, yeah. I love his goofy nail. When we got shipped, he just, I don't know if he kicked the toe, or when I was bringing him home, I don't know if he kicked the tote he was in or what, but he like bent his toenail around upside down, and it just stayed like that.
Yeah.
So he's just got a weird goofy toenail, and we're cool with it. It doesn't hurt him, but it's just goofy and upside down. But yeah, so this is another thing that was a gift from the conservation work we've done, because you can't get these.
Now,
The only
how-
way to get them
Yeah.
is if there's 3 or 4 people. There's 3 people that I know of in the U.S. that are breeding them in outside of the zoos. That's
Right.
it. And the only way to get one is if one of those 3 guys gives it to you as a gift.
Ryan, what do they eat? And-
These guys are a lot more of, as babies, they'll eat insects. They'll grab little bugs. It's fun when you go to like some of the like crocodile zoos and stuff, and they've got babies in the water. Me and Erica were at one watching, and there was like a grasshopper walking around the edge, and we watched a little baby like hunt him and jump out and grab this little grasshopper. It was super, super cool.
we would have liked to see
And
that.
and so they'll eat that, but then they eat fish, they eat little frogs. In captivity here, they all have little fish in here, breeder guppies
Right.
and things like that, and they get a mixture of. They actually eat reptimin pellets, which is kind of cool, which we do sometimes. And when I originally heard that, I was like, why would you feed a mostly vegetation-based food to a crocodile?
Right.
But if you think about it, a lot of the things they eat vegetation, so they're still getting a lot of that secondary nutrition.
Yeah,
through
that makes sense.
So this is a great way to add secondary nutrition into
Oh.
their diet, along with some of the things they may not
makes a lot of
get
sense.
from a carnivore diet.
I don't know if you heard, but,
No, but he-
Emily
I don't think Ryan was there.
randomly got surrendered 2 turtles.
Just now,
Yeah,
today.
she got
Just-
a red-eared
yeah.
slider and a musk turtle. And one of them got delivered in a sterilite bin. The other got delivered in a Tupperware.
Erica ran a rescue for 12 years.
Oh
She did a
my
reptile
God.
rescue. She's the
Erica.
biggest and most well-known reptile rescue in the United States. Snakes,
Yeah.
like ball pythons, things like that, they cut the eggs like 55, 60 days.
Yeah.
110 days.
110.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's
110
so long.
days at room temperature. So they're down here because we tested temperatures around the house for
Yeah.
an entire day to find the perfect temperature to set them at.
There, and we don't
Oh.
know how to go herping anywhere.
Everything awesome is it's all an hour outside of San Diego.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll
You'll
drop you
have
some
to.
pins.
I was gonna say, if we go there and we see even one because we've
No,
seen
because you'll
snakes.
just text me and say, "What's this?" and I'll be like, "You can touch that." Nope, don't touch that. Yep, you can touch that.
We have to go. Okay, when are we going to San Diego? Your family lives there, so
the
we.
next time I'm out
We
there,
can go there
next time I'm
tomorrow.
out in LA or in that area, we went road cruising when we were in LA with all the Josh's Frogs people. We were climbing up and we this close to catching a shovel nose. Best story ever. Box turtles for me. This is a kind of a moment for me. Box turtles are cool, and I like them and I appreciate them, but they don't fire me up. They don't hit me.
Yeah.
But I like them.
Yeah.
And I appreciate people who do, and I love when we had them in the rescue because they're super smart and they're fun and they're playful, and I love them. But like, they never really hit me.
Gotcha.
Me and 5 grown adult dudes standing on a field chatting, looking for some lizards and stuff, and we hear something, and we look down. Little box turtle cruising through the grass. You wouldn't see 5 giant grown tattooed guys. Oh my god, look at it! Laying on the ground with cameras up in his face. And, this is so cool, oh my god! And like,
you
that
imagine that?
totally made me excited, and I was excited about that. It was so, that was the moment it hit me where it's like, it's just so different to
Yes.
see something in the wild.
Yeah.
Ours, and we're like, I don't want to deal with it, you do it.
What is this again now?
It's a rhino iguana.
And
this is his,
iguana?
yeah, this is his temporary enclosure. Oh, you're
This is a
hungry.
Wolmo python.
It's like he came from my 16-year-old female I have.
Whoa. He's got a gorgeous face. I mean,
Yeah.
just look at the colors.
So
look
what's
at it.
cool about this snake is this group of snakes, this genus is Aspiditis,
Okay.
and it has 2 species in it, womas and blackheads.
Because they don't have heat sensing pins.
Yeah, exactly. See, they don't have heat
Right.
pits.
Yeah, you've been trying to teach me that, haven't you?
I have.
That there are
Yeah.
two
And you
sets.
always forget what species they are.
Days, I'm gonna wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm gonna go sit in the jungle, and you're not gonna see me until about 3 in the afternoon, and I'm just gonna sit there and take pictures and take notes.
Yeah, we
I'm just
understand.
gonna watch the world around me and like, what time
Yeah.
of the day do the insects start moving?
Yeah.
What time do the lizards start to wake up and
Oh
start
my
moving? What's
God.
the temperature? How
Oh
does the
my
humidity
God.
change every
So
5 feet as
basically-
we move up the canopy? Like how the air temperatures move? What are all these microclimates? If I lift up this log where they're
Yeah.
hiding, what are they utilizing and how can we take all of that and get it inside a box? Yeah, shut
But
up.
it squeaked.
Yep, it did.
Something squeaked.
What, a reptile? Oh, they're
Ow.
lychees.
Yeah. This is mom and dad.
Leachionis geckos.
I've actually never heard
These are
anything squeak like
Leachionis
that.
geckos, and they squeak.
Oh yeah.
For half a second, I thought it was the baby crocodile.
That's the girl.
Well, you've always wanted to enjoy lychees.
I love lychees.
I know you do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
All right. I need
Well,
your
he's-
address.
Oh God, Ryan, that is so sweet.
Facility he was at, and as a gift, they gave him one to say thank you because he was the first
VivTeCH
person in the United States to breed him.
down.
There's male over there and female over there. They like to just stop eating and up their metabolism, and if they get a little bit too warm, their metabolism spikes and they crash really fast. So a lot of people put monitors at like 150-degree basking spots.
Right.
If you get these guys over 90, they'll die in a month.
Ugh.
So that's one of the reasons they had such a hard time people keeping them and trying to get them to breed is because they were treating them like every week. This is an adult male.
Oh.
Look at all the orange in his neck and red with blue spots down his back.
And he's shedding.
Yep.
That's
But
like
he's
an
not big.
Afghan
This is a
rug.
No,
and this
he's
is a
not big.
big one. This is a very big male. Species, it's kind of weird. I find some of my groups are producing eggs and they're much smaller.
Okay.
I don't know if they're just growing a little slower, and these are all old wild caughts, so I think they might be a lot older.
Right.
And those ones are a lot of ones I've been growing up, but we've got like 15 or 18 adults. And not long after I got my first group, I found out that Roddy Island, where they come from, was doing a
Look at that
population
tail.
survey. And if I knew that if it came back low or if it came back in a negative way,
Whoa.
that CITES would
Did you
shut off
see
their
that?
import
I
and you wouldn't be able to
did
get them
indeed.
anymore. And that's what happened. So as soon as I found out that study was happening,
Yeah.
me and Erica bought every single available one we could find in the United States.
Oh.
So I mean, it was tooth and nail to get anyone we could, and now I have 20 people around the U.S. that are monitor guys, and anytime they hear of any, they send people to me, and we're creating an assurance colony, so that if that island goes
Yes.
wrong, South
Timor?
Pacific, Indonesia, the islands that are all clumped together where all the Komodos are in Flores,
Yeah.
they're just out, there's no Komodos on there, but a lot of the islands are on them. So it's kind of
Okay.
in Komodo and Flores.
Okay.
Yeah.
But are they that endangered, you think? That
I don't think
they
that they're
might?
insanely endangered. I
Yeah.
think their population on the island is probably pretty steady.
Okay.
But I don't know that it's going to handle the fact that there's more touristy things happening on that
Right,
island
right.
now and other
Yeah.
things. So I do agree that I love that they did that. I would love to work with the government to get more of them to be able to create a bigger, more robust
Ooh, sorry,
assurance colony. But
yeah.
at least right now, with roughly 20 unrelated animals, I can go for 100 years of
Yeah.
generations without inbreeding.
Exactly.
So, and I've got a couple other people I know that have pairs, and they won't sell them on the. Dude, you guys, I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna hate you for not giving them to me.
We understand.
They're selling
It's
them to me,
like,
right?
yeah.
Like, but I'm like, but work with me. Let me teach you how to produce them.
Yeah.
And do really well with them, so that hopefully, like, nothing happens with our facility, but at least these animals are going to be in the hobby. So we're working on building a captive population, and consistently producing babies, and then moving those animals into other people who want to continue to do the same thing and start to spread out that diversity.
Yeah.